Kanpai! Oh, yeah, there we go.
I mean, drinking while talking at the same time, I mean, it's only going to end badly. Anyway, I believe this is Loz's intro. We didn't actually coordinate that at all. We just started, so...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to some episode of Kanpai Cast. The number is...
48.
48, it says
48.
right there.
I can't see anything. I'm looking at everything. I can't see.
He's looking at everything.
Oh, it's on the right.
You have no idea what my screen showed me right now.
Why am I...
Okay, I have no idea.
Episode 48 of Kanpai. It's good to see everyone here again.
Why am I still holding...
with Nasuth in his digital form, and we have Xenogelion.
Nasuth is
Who
holding
is
a beer
closer
that
to his
should
mic
have
than
gone
Loz's.
away.
Oh yes, I should move his mic over here, like that. There we go.
Yep.
So, we have a little bit of a special, I think, episode this week because we're not doing our regular fare. We are doing a good of game show. Totally,
Yes.
because not that Xeno doesn't watch other podcasts and go, I want to do a game show. Why can't I do a game show?
Hey, why do I have to be original? I don't have to be original. I can do what I want.
That's
I
right.
find it very original for you to do a game show. I think that's very good. That's good.
Okay.
Very well. I have no idea how this is
stole
going to
it.
work. I don't know what structure we have for this episode, but I assume we'll probably do whatever the fun of the game show. I do believe it's something to do with isekai or harems. And Xeno has spent a lot of time chopping people's heads off. All I know.
More heads than the French Revolution.
The title of the episode should be Impossible Harem King or Generic Isekai Protagonist.
Yep.
But we'll explain the rules when we get to start the show. So let's go into housekeeping.
Is there a thing I'm supposed to be looking at with like stuff?
Well, there's
it's
a
like-
doc, but it's also on my window if you...
Okay. Right, well, just to remind everyone, we have timestamps, drinking already, and chapters allowing people to navigate to sections of the show they are interested in watching. So yes, below Nasuth.
I can't point yet, but yeah, down there.
He can't point, it's very sad. There's a chapters thing. You can't, can you like point with your face? Yeah, like, he's trying. He's trying to break through.
Use your tongue. Use your tongue.
There we go. Right, so click that and the chapter section pointing out. If not, in the description of the video, there will be timestamps to use. Also, next point. We know we haven't. We know we haven't started this week's episode yet, but we're going to start saying it at the start of the show because starting is important to start where you start when you start the show.
Start.
Please like, start, comment, start, subscribe, as every little start helps grow our start community.
Start.
Yep.
I'll rewrite it. It's
Sorted.
fine. Anyway, that was due to last week's tomfoolery of trying to get shit to work on. Anyway, let's move on to the anime news for this week.
There we go. Go, Nasuth.
All right, so just a reminder that all the links, just as we have the timestamps, we also have links to all the news in the description below. So if anything piques your interest, you can always check out more about it. And let's get right into it. So Nintendo plans to close a deal on October 3rd, to buy the visual production company Dynamo Pictures, who have worked on a previous Pikachu series of CG shorts. Oh, I didn't write this down, but I think it was in like 2014. Pikmin. Yes, sorry. What did I say? Pikachu?
Pokemon.
You said Pikachu.
I said Pikachu.
Anyway, yes, Pikmin series of CG shorts for Nintendo, which, 2014, I think those came out. And, as well as Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045, King's Glaive Final Fantasy 15, and Yuri on Ice. So that's gonna be
That's pretty good.
getting into visual production, I guess. You know, go Nintendo.
Okay.
You know. Speaking of Nintendo,
Don't sue everyone.
yeah, no kidding. So now they're gonna start suing you if you use their videos at all. Speaking of Nintendo Japan announced that they are now offering the same benefits to employees in same-sex partnerships and civil unions that they already offer to traditionally married couples. Currently, Japan does not legally recognize same-sex marriage, but in 2015, the Shibuya Ward introduced a partnership system to extend some rights to same-sex couples, a policy adopted by several cities since then. However, companies are not required to participate in this. So go Nintendo, you know, good for them.
Setting precedents.
Yeah. So onwards, the Duel from Star Wars Visions has been nominated for an Emmy Award. For those who don't remember, this was the black and white one about a seemingly dark side user who saved a village from a bunch of bandits and led by another dark side user. Xeno hated it.
Fuck off, fat one! That's just because it's been memed to fucking shit and back.
I didn't think it was the worst one.
It wasn't the worst one.
No, not by a long shot.
No, it's not. It's not by a long
After seeing
shot.
other things like made in the Star Wars universe recently, I consider that a lot better than most stuff. So yeah,
Sure.
at least it was something.
So on to something that Loz is going to be very interested in. The official website for The Witch from Mercury has been updated with the full cast for both this anime and its prequel, because they're doing a little prequel series, apparently.
Okay.
New visuals for the characters and the mobile suits, and a new promotional video that, in my opinion, is pretty cool. The prologue made its debut at the Gundam factory, where they have the life-size Gundam, on July 14th, and will make its US debut at Comic-Con International in San Francisco on July 21st, the same day this episode we're recording right now is set to release. The actual
sweet.
anime will premiere later this October. So, yeah.
You're telling me you're keeping me from Gundam content right now?
Yep.
He is.
Yep. You could go be looking at it right. We've got the link in the doc if you want to go.
I would jokingly disconnect, but it would mess stuff up. I'm sure. and though I do like committing to a joke, I don't want to mess with the hard work of Xeno.
Appreciated. And finally, a lot of people already know about this one, but Nasir Pasha, one of the animators on the Castlevania series, has directed, animated, and storyboarded, along with the team at Studio Stray Dog, an 11-minute love letter to Dragon Ball titled Legend that features Vegeta, Goku, Brawly, and Chi-Chi, and a bunch of background characters. Stevev actually shared a video with me that has, like, I think it was Stevev. Somebody shared a video with me that had, like, all of the cool, like, little Easter eggs in the background and stuff, including One Punch Man. He's in there, too.
Oh, wow.
Already has over 3 million views, and at the end, he hints that he'd love to make more. So I would love to see more too.
Is that the one you linked on my Discord server?
Yes.
I swear I looked at that earlier and had over 6 million views. Hold on.
Wait, how long
so
was
this was at the time that this story was written, so it probably does have over 6 million. Yeah, 11 minutes. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. So yeah, okay, over 6 million views now.
Yeah.
I'm loving the animation style.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's very bare bones, because obviously this was just a fan project by them. But
no, but
the style is there.
You say that, yeah, but it's bare. No, it's not. I wouldn't like backgrounds are bare bones, but at least the backgrounds have color and style. And the animations and the movements of characters is where the focus is, and that's the important thing in Dragon Ball. I don't really care that the background characters are a blur, or the people in the stands. What I care about is I get to see in cool faces.
I don't know. I feel like
he's punching down. It's
I feel like some of the lines and stuff are a little like low quality, but maybe that's just me.
I think it's the style of the age.
Yeah, well, maybe. Either way, I don't care that even if I think it may look a little bare bones, I don't care. It's awesome. It is amazing.
It is awesome.
And
watch that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely go watch it. Yeah, that's it for the news.
Where does Broly come from?
Oh, you'll see. He comes in almost immediately.
Well, it's time to move on to the main event of this episode. So it is the game show itself. Don't do that yet.
No.
And yeah, so it is the whole premise is a game where everyone will be presented with a mugshot of a character. You will literally just have their head and hair. There's no headwear, there's nothing, no
backgrounds.
Neck, nothing below it. No backgrounds, is just the head. And the whole premise is that you have to guess whether or not this is an isekai protagonist or a harem protagonist. All of them dudes, right? There's 20 questions in total, broken up into rounds of 5. So there's 4 rounds in total, right? Going from easy, medium, hard, and even Xeno would struggle with. Right? That is the 4th round. Even Xeno would struggle with. Yeah? Are you with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm just checking. Loz, are you with me so far?
Yeah, 4 rounds, 5 questions. Why does it say isekai greater than harem?
I'm just about to get to that, right? So, no. There's not more isekai. So if you have a scenario, say you've got Rimuru from that time I got reincarnated from a slime. Rimuru is also in a harem as well as in an isekai. But because he's in an isekai, you choose isekai, right?
Isekai takes precedence over harem.
Exactly.
Is he in a harem?
I can think of many female characters that want to get with Rimuru.
I can think of 2.
There's the main 2, and then I'm pretty sure there's a lot of side ones.
Would you say they want to be his best friends, but they don't want to jump?
Regardless, that's just an example. It's fine. Rimuru's not even in this, otherwise I wouldn't have fucking brought up Rimuru.
Oh,
right?
Would Kazuma be in a harem?
Which Kazuma?
Skazuma.
Skazuma? Well, that's you know.
I guess only Darkness really wants to get with him, doesn't she?
So moving on, the next part is when you choose an answer, you are locked into it, right? So Loz and Nasuth, when they choose an answer, that's it. They can't change their answer. They're stuck to it. And there are a number of hints. So on the screen, there will be a point value to answering the question. Each hint revealed will deduct 1 from the point. So, for example, if there are 3 points attributed to their mugshot, there's 2 hints available, right? So that there will always be at least 1 point value to guess whether or not it's correct. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's 3. So for each image we see, we can win a maximum of 3 points. And we can exchange 2 of those points that we are able to win to get up to 2 hints.
So it actually increases. So round 1 is 3 points each. Round 2 is 4 points each. And rounds 3 and 4 are 5 points each.
I know it says here, hints will only be revealed if one person locks in first or if both people agree to reveal it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's us.
So that...
Yeah?
Gentleman's agreement. We ask for both hints every time. Deal? I don't think you thought this through, Drew.
I mean, if you want to do it that way, I mean, you'll have the lowest scores possible. But I mean,
this is the prisoner's dilemma, isn't it?
Exactly, prisoner's dilemma. In the first round, we still can get it wrong, and we can win a maximum of 1 point for face. But we will both have as many hints, so we will both be exchanging that.
If you want to, but I mean, you know, you might be shooting yourself in the foot doing that.
No, how would we? There's no disadvantage unless now.
No. You might know stuff that he doesn't know, and vice versa. Also, you two have an advantage. You get to fuck with each other, right? You two can say stuff like, "Oh yeah, I remember it from that show with the multiple women or whatever." You know, you can say stuff to influence each other, right? That's not disallowed, right? You can be mean to each other.
I don't think I have meanness in me. No, only for Xeno.
Only for me.
Only for Xeno.
Okay. And of course, everyone watching, please feel free to actually join in and participate. Let us know what scores you got. So, cool.
Yeah.
Are we ready to start?
I need to have you over here, so I face towards you.
Okay. Are you ready to start?
I have a question.
Yes. Go for a
Top of
question.
my screen, it says MDRLOz.
Yeah.
But it says current questions 1.
Yes. It is.
Yes, because we are on question 1.
That's grammatically incorrect. It should say current question 1, not current questions.
Oh, should have put it in
He's put in so much hard work, and you know.
Should have put it in parentheses.
Also, can I say I assume you don't do UI design because I mean, come on.
There you go. Are you happy now?
For a fresh, do I remove it? No.
It'll disappear in a second.
Also, you don't do UI design. I mean, I've even got buttons here, just so everyone at home.
Oh, fuck off! Do you know how much effort this was?
Buttons would be nice. I like buttons. You know, just square
box. Part of me wants to turn on Firefox. The Firefox.
There you go. It's
so
gone
now.
Are you happy now? It's gone.
I'm slightly happier for the lack of that S, but I'm not very happy about the UI design. There's not. In fact, there should be a submit form report button so I can complain about feedback on this terrible form we're using. I don't know who designed it, but it's terrible. It's like not. I mean, even in the 90s, I would have better internet than this.
I had 2 days, right? Actually, not even 2 days, 2 nights to fucking put this together. You are being a dick.
I'm just having fun.
Why are you fucking with each other? Why are you fucking with... Anyway.
Yeah,
Let's use more fun. Right,
Right,
we now begin the game of the Impossible Harem King, or generic protagonist round.
Right, so Nasuth, can you please put on the asset 1?
Oh, asset 1, you say? All right.
Or just mash random buttons. I mean,
well, I'm sorry, I already hit
asset itch.
Right.
Asset. There we go.
There you go. Right. So we have our first. We have our first mugshot. Yes, this is an easy one.
By just having the faces, it does. I've never realized how it removes so much of the character.
Wait, are you fucking with me?
I don't know who that is.
No, you're fucking with me. You're a dick. You are fucking with me. Now's the timer.
Oh,
you are.
Right, yes.
Yeah. Are you being serious, Loz?
I'll give it a go. Right, Nasuth, shall we? Let's make agreement. Are we gonna mess with each other, or do you wanna? Are you gonna vote? What do you want, Nasuth?
Well, that's clearly a Yu-Gi-Oh character. So I mean, harem, obviously harem.
So now I click a button, yeah.
You
can
click on...
unless you want to hint. Unless you want to hint. Do we want to hint?
I'm gonna.
I mean, the thing is, like, you can lock in, and it will show everyone when you've locked in. There you go. Loz is knocked in. Right?
Has he?
Yes, because you can see on the screen
he's
the
gone
name
black.
has inverted. Yes, yeah. So it indicates that he's locked in.
Become shit.
And so he is locked in for either 3 or 0 points. Right? Nasuth, if you want, you can have a hint, or you can just guess.
I think I'd like a hint.
You'd like a hint?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna reveal a hint. That should work.
Does it go on screen or does it go on the?
It appears on screen. So there you go. Has the spirit of an elder dragon. So now the value of this has dropped down to 2.
Oh well, it's clearly an isekai.
No, for him. You're fine. You're locked on. What you call it? 3. So you've both picked, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know what you've picked. I have no idea. So out of interest, how confident are you, Loz, in your answer?
Is that from season 4? Is that why you look stupid?
No, it's season 1 to 3. I honestly
I think I might know who it is, but it looks stupid from that angle. That does not.
Okay. And Nasuth, you're guessing based on the hint of the spirit of an elder dragon.
I'd give it a 55-45. You know.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna reveal the answer because I don't even know what they've entered in. So Loz has got it right. It's a harem. It's Issei Hyodo from High School Double D.
Does not look like him.
It is him. It is actually him.
It's the side hair thing. Does he really have that?
Yes, and he does. He does.
Like, his back hair changes randomly. Sometimes it's a ponytail. Sometimes it's a smudge like that. And
it's always a smudge like that.
No, sometimes it's
a 90 degrees. It's a 90-degree smudge.
I mean, that's what I'm guessing. I got it right. There we go.
Loz got it right. Okay.
I'm gonna be judging Xeno's ability to cut out images. So that's my job here.
Okay. Now, to be fair, some of the images were horrific to cut out. I will point out.
I imagine.
They were absolutely awful. Right. So anyway, let's move on to the next question.
Oh well. I don't even need to ask a question.
Wow. Nasuth he's determined. This is the easy round.
Yeah, this is the easy round. I think I'd have a hard time getting this one wrong, Loz.
I'm trying to. I see now why the second rule exists, and I'm like, I assume that's right. I don't. Let's see how that goes.
Okay. We're just gonna go. What's your thought process? Come on.
I mean, let's
have a discussion because otherwise we're gonna burn through this really quickly.
I think it's really interesting. I still stand by what I started talking about at the start. Seeing a character with their body removed makes them look completely different. I'm
really
like,
does.
I know what my that for both these two instances, I've not actually thought about the answer. I've literally just gone knee jerk what I think it is or what I think the character is. But then I start looking at the hair and the character and like but it doesn't look like how I remember that character. Like this character here is like where's all this spiky hair? No, this character.
Oh yeah, no, he's always had all the spiky hair. Yeah,
always has spiky hair.
No,
seriously.
He's got,
look at
seriously that much.
You can't tell because it's hidden.
4, 5, 6,
You're too
7,
focused
8,
on the
9,
shield,
10,
so you don't know.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 little spikes of hair around him. He looks like a starfish like this.
Go look up a picture of him.
A whole new light.
Go look up a picture of him right now.
I'd be cheating. No googling. No.
So many. Right.
You've already logged in, so you can.
I don't care. Scouts on. I'm not even going to risk it.
So Nasuth,
for all I know, this thing that Xeno's got me on here right now is probably scanning my computer right now and actually.
True. Good point. Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking built this. It's not doing anything.
I know, and I know what you can build. So he's probably built something. I don't know what he's built. What is doing on my computer right now?
So I think Nasuth has
sentient.
Nasuth has kind of dropped it. So what do you think this is, Loz?
It's Shield Hero.
Do you remember his name?
Protagonist.
Nasuth, do you remember his name?
I love season 1 of the show so much, and I think it's my most watched anime, and I'm still blank.
It's Now For Me.
Now For Me, yep. So it is Now For Me.
What is his surname?
Iwatani.
That's actually his first name.
His first name, no, it's true.
Yep. So, and it's from Rising of the Shield Hero, and yes, it's an isekai. So we have a current score of Nasuth with 3 and Loz with 6.
I appreciate your color changing of text with however you're controlling this. I like it. It's good.
Yeah. Actually, it's entirely dependent on whether or not you get the answer correct.
No, I meant it was green though.
That's what he means. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So the headshot should have changed, but it hasn't. There you
go. Is that? I think I know who that is. I'm pretty sure I know who that is.
The eyes tell me it's one thing, but the hair tells me that I'm wrong.
You are wrong.
It's really interesting. It is really interesting because this tells me whether or not Loz is better at remembering faces or names, and thus far, he's very much better at remembering faces because Loz cannot remember a name to save his life.
Yeah, but I'd say he has a little trouble with faces too, because I mean, admittedly, he got Now For Me in the end, but like he was like, oh, the hairs, the hairs all over the place. Yeah.
Well, no, all 3 so far, I'm going not on my thinking about the image, but I'm going to go on my knee-jerk reaction to it because again, the eyes, my brain instantly goes, oh, that's clearly this, and now I'm like, no, but the hair looks wrong. That's not the hair, is it? Is his hair like that?
That hair helps him get all the girls. That's all you need to know.
Also, all of these images were taken from Google and photoshopped, and it was painful as fuck.
Yeah.
So luckily, some of these had
little trick I learned for these. When you start getting like the lines cut off like that, you can always add in an outline in like Photoshop.
What software were you using, Xeno?
I was using Git. Wait, no. Paint.net.
Paint.net.
I don't know if Paint.net can do it.
I've bitten the bullet.
Not easily.
Not easily. Paying for Adobe Suite, and I'm gonna try and learn use Photoshop. That should be good. But yeah, no, I was gonna say normally I would have said to you, well, you could just if you left in a few bits around it, who cares if you've got some background? But no, that'd be so much more telling.
It really is.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
I keep forgetting to start the timer.
I'm gonna...
Even the collar of a character can basically tell you what. So that's why it was literally just the mugshots. And finding mugshots without shit in front of them is just like, oh my god. So, right, okay, so you both are locked in. What are you feeling, guys?
It is Kazuma, isn't it?
Is it Kazuma? The eyes tell me Kazuma, but the hair says no again.
Yep, Kazuma Sato.
I remember his hair being darker.
Nope.
Like a darker brown. and like the fact that now I expect him to have a ponytail-esque thing, and he doesn't. And Honestly, the hair is throwing me completely in these shows. His eyes, I can tell it's Kazuma. Like, oh, that's Kazuma's
I think
eyes.
it's maybe the lighting
Yeah.
of where this picture was taken from too, because that like
Yeah.
if he's out in the daytime and then when the hair might look darker, whereas if he's inside with like different lighting, it could look softer.
He was outside.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was a sunny
was
day or
outside.
something.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Right, okay, so moving on to the next question.
Oh my goodness.
Which Nasuth has just fucking skipped. Right, okay.
What? Oh, wait,
you know,
what?
you don't press. You do not press. I press.
But last
You
time
don't press.
it didn't. Okay.
Yeah, because it broke. You just pressed. It doesn't control any of the other stuff.
Okay.
I press.
Fine, God.
You know press. I press.
What?
Right, okay, there you go. So this is the next one.
This round is way too easy. Aside from the first one, which I didn't
It
get
was
because I
the
hadn't
fucking
seen it.
easy round. It was supposed to be the easy
I know,
round.
I know.
Loz is locked in.
I mean, yeah. It's again. We gave ourselves like what five-ish minutes for each question, but these I think that we're gonna spend a lot of time on the later ones because these are. Ooh.
Oh, you will.
Yeah.
So just so you know, I have actually tested this twice, right?
Ooh.
So no, I'm not telling you because you'll bloody message them and you ask me what the answers
I
are.
will not. I'm still in the belief that your bloody
So-
thing is currently watching my eyes and directions.
Yep. He's got a keylogger
So,
going on your computer
I
right
got-
now.
Yeah.
So I got Thaylien to do the first playtest, and we did some redesign on the UI for right now. Before it didn't actually tell you what the shut up. And then how could it be fucking fixed? And then the second playtest was with Marasius and Yumikana. And they got to the later ones and they were like, "Fuck you so much." I'm like, well, I couldn't even fucking answer them. So yeah. So you guys are both locked in. Who do you think
it's
it is?
Tenchi.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Tenchi.
I don't know from which
Again,
series, but I know it's Tenchi.
I thought his hair was smoother again. The eyes is. I'm doing this off eyes. It's really interesting. I'm learning much about the way my brain works. That it's mainly the eyes and the sort of the expression is what I'm actually picking up on more than the hair. Really interesting. Psychological thing going on here for me. Yeah.
So the hair, the hair makes. I mean, it fits in for me.
I thought Tenchi's hair was
take it as
smooth.
a whole.
If you asked,
Man,
it'd be
no.
interesting if we did something similar like this, and later dates, like right, draw the character. I would have probably got the face right.
Oh my god!
To me, I would have. Now Fumi would have had not as many spikes. What's his face wouldn't have had that weird tuft on the side and crazy pigtail thing. And I would have given Tenchi smooth hair.
I'm wondering if we actually got you to do Saitama from One Punch Man, would he have had a concave head?
No, me and Saitama, we're like that, man.
Okay, right. Okay, so we.
Nasuth writes down Loz's idea for another humorous idea, a show to make Lawrence look stupid.
So
It'll make us all look stupid.
Indeed.
right, let's move on to the next one.
Yes, I know who that is. And he does get all the girls, but
Next season coming out soon.
Loz is already locked in.
Very excited.
Nasuth has locked in.
Do you know, I had a choice. It's like pay for Crunchyroll or pay for Adobe, and I was like, you know what, I need to use I need to learn to use Photoshop. I need to just bite the bullet instead of like trying to learn GIMP and Paint on that. It's like just use Photoshop.
Okay, so before we hit the answer, Nasuth, who do you think this is?
It's Rudy. I can't remember his last name.
He's the protagonist?
Yeah, he's
Protagonist. Well, we know he's a protagonist. They're all protagonists.
What's his name?
blonde protagonist. Blonde protagonist.
Oh, if I did an anime show, it'd be great. Everyone would just call each other like Goblin style. Like everyone just calls themselves like he and things. Yeah, mine be like protagonist, side character. You're gonna die soon.
Eye candy.
And then just tits.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Please never create a show, Loz.
We're gonna work on that together now.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So it is Rudius Grey Rat.
Rudius, that's it.
It is Rudy. His nickname is Rudy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only just realised that in the alternative universe, they use Rudius, like the first name, which is European-esque.
Yeah.
Because it's a Japanese show, but they don't call each other Grey Rat.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that was the end of the easy round.
Ooh.
You ready? Are you ready for the medium round?
Think so. Are you ready, Loz? Is your body prepared?
We should have a show. We should have another show like this. I like the faces. I know it was a lot of work to count out the heads, and I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
That is main character or supporting character for the heads. Because obviously you don't want to like back.
Oh my
the main
god.
Character, main cast like get the details. So you can obviously tell like a real background character because they'll be really plain. But like you get a show and it's like the friends.
Sometimes the side character is more detailed than the main character. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, or is more interesting or more defined. Yeah, because sometimes the main character is every person, so that you can self-insert yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll think about that. I mean, heck, Loz, you could host that one if you wanted. So
maybe if I learn to use this Photoshop thing, which
right. So moving on to the first one of the mediums. That did not.
What is that? 6? Number 6?
Yeah, it's number 6.
Ooh. Oh.
Loz is just gone. Oh shit.
The eyes tell me I've seen this. The hair again throws me.
Don't think I. Do you know if I've seen this?
I know you've seen this.
You know I've seen this.
Have I seen this?
You've seen this as well. You've both seen this.
Is it new?
Are you gonna ask for? Are you asking for a hint?
No, I'm just. New versus. Come on, we used to use that for quotes from 10 o'clock. Well, no, actually, it's quite new because the animation, the style.
Yeah, it's got to be
new-ish.
like 2010s at least.
This one is new, right? But this is from the latest season of it.
But it's the protagonist.
Right. Yes. So the style on the older seasons is a little different, but not that different.
I don't know about Loz, but I would like a hint.
I will take you on that gentleman's agreement, as we can have a hint.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hint?
We will have a hint.
You're gonna have a hint. There you go.
Hates Tokyo.
Oh, wait, shoot, that's not right. That is not right at all.
Uh-oh.
Let me...
Oop. I'm being assaulted by a cat.
Of course you're being assaulted by a cat.
Has broken something. Do we need to pause?
Oh shit! No, sorry. You got the wrong image up. That's why.
Oh. What?
It's number 7 technically.
7.
They're not in chronological order. Down. Down.
There it is. Assets. Oh, okay. I see.
So this is so it's number 7 technically. That's
wow.
This one.
He hates Tokyo.
Right.
Oh, I
see.
He
hates Tokyo.
Have we seen this?
Yes, we've definitely seen this.
Number
6 comes later in the list, Nasuth.
Right.
I had to move them out of order.
Who hates Tokyo?
And you say I've seen this.
Well, I tell you what, because you did. No, I'm gonna. You got a free hint there. This fucked up.
What? The hates Tokyo was free?
Yes, I've removed the point deduction.
That's nice. Do we have the other one, Nasuth?
I think we get 2 more because these are the 4-point questions, aren't they?
Wait.
Yes. There's 3 hints in total.
Has Nasuth seen this?
He says I have.
This one, you both have seen this.
How many seasons has this had?
1.
Yeah.
I feel like I should start answering questions.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Did you both just answer there, or did that just bug out?
We both just answered.
Okay, good.
I know exactly who it is. My mind is no longer drawing a blank, you might say.
Right. Oh, you were helping Nasuth, were you? You were giving Nasuth a hint, were you?
I think if I'm wrong, I'll be laughing back on my face, but I think I was doing it.
Okay.
I don't think you were. I don't know. It wasn't you that.
There you go.
I don't think it was.
It's
anyway.
Sora. It's Sora.
Oh no, I was.
Life.
That's why I was doing that. Has Nasuth seen this? Because I know it was like, Nasuth, are you watching the right show? Wait, what? Oh,
yeah.
I'm not watching the right show. So I was like, have Nasuth seen this? So I was like,
there you go.
Trying to help you out that.
Oh yeah, that one time he ended up watching.
So Nasuth was supposed to watch. No game, no life. And he starts watching Assassination Classroom, and then Xeno starts talking about, oh yeah. So
No. That was Classroom with the Elite, and he was watching Assassination Class.
Yeah. That was
It was the same. Yeah. It was the same time period, like where we had to do some swatting up and some homework and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So there we go. That's Sora from.
Well,
he does.
Rewatching it, I guess.
Right. So okay. So now we're going to move on to the next one.
So now we get this one.
Right.
Right now we did have agreement, Naz, that we wanted a hint. Should we ask for our hint again?
I'm gonna need one because I've never I don't know if I've seen this or not, and if I have, I don't recognize him.
Dear God, I hope this works.
His power is like no other.
This is where you're gonna complain and say this is a shit hint.
This is a shit hint.
I bet you that like you can explain that hint, and I'm gonna want to slap you.
No, I'm not gonna explain nothing. I don't have to explain anything.
It's like no other. Well, that's just a standard Isekai protagonist. They always have, like, he's got the unique, special, absolutist power, which enables him to do bestest things.
That can also be a very harem trait too, though.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Do you know if I've seen this one? Is that a hint? Okay.
Oh, you've seen he's seen this one. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
apparently.
we both have. When I answered the question before, it's because we had this image up.
If you want to vote and answer the vote, otherwise I will happily accept another hint.
I would love another hint.
Yeah, let's
yeah? You sure?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay then.
He lost his memory. I really don't know, but I'm gonna take a guess.
I'm gonna take a guess as well.
Well, as my cat meows at me.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Nasuth. What are you voting, and why are you voting that way?
I voted harem. Also, I'm going to lose contact with my camera because my cat is over here bugging me. I voted harem because I don't think I've watched an isekai where the main protagonist lost his memory.
Okay.
I don't think I have any.
Loz?
The only one I can think of, when it said his powers like no other, I could think of several, but the only one I can think of where there's also lost his memory, it's either going to be something serious I've forgotten, or it's Princess X, whatever it was, and cause that's the only thing I could think of where there's a unique power for the protagonist, and they lost their memory.
Princess X? What?
The princess thing, with the food and the bears.
Oh, Princess Reconnect.
Yeah. That's the only one I can think of where, again, if you're like, it's this other important this show, I'm like, yeah, so power like no other and lost his memory are not important descriptive factors if this is true.
Okay. So the answer is it's a harem. It's
oh god, I do need to get back to Date Alive.
It's
Date Alive. Oh,
wait,
no.
Did you do spoilers?
What? No, it's in the first fucking episode!
I barely watched Date Alive.
It's in the first episode!
I remember him losing his memory.
Yes, No. He loses his memory before any of the events of the season. It's a big plot point of the season.
Which season?
The first fucking season!
Is it?
It's like, yes!
He's just a high school boy who has to date girls so they don't destroy Japan. That's what I remember. I don't remember any amount of memory.
Also, Princess Reconnect Redrive whatever. That's an isekai.
It's a harem.
It's an isekai.
Isekai
is greater than harem.
It's the same world, or it's not an isekai.
No, it's not, because the guy comes from another world because he gets resurrected. It's like the very first thing. The god actually sends him to another world.
I don't think it's another world. I think it's like a linked thing.
You're in another world.
Well, it's not what you thought it was, so it's fine.
I don't think it's truly an isekai in that way.
Okay, fine, but we're not going to argue semantics. Let's move on to the next one.
We'll fall into the debate of what is an isekai again. That's like, it's like, well, if the world is connected and this is historic, does it count as an isekai? We're gonna have that debate again at some time. And I found the original Wikipedia lists as the first isekai. It's something I always meant to watch, and it's got mechs in, so I'm gonna have to watch that and let you know because that'll be the standard. Right, what we got here? We got some hair. We got some hair. We got purple.
Oh, I feel like I know this.
Feels quite comical. Feels quite soft, not serious. Doesn't feel very serious. It seems quite nice, quite soft, but it's like, oh no, I can see tits.
I think you're wrong, Loz. I think you're wrong. I think it is kind of serious.
It's serious. Okay, he's like, oh no, my friends, they're being beheaded right in front of me. No, I like those tits.
It's like right in the front of my head. I like those tits. Yeah.
I'm trying to emphasize with the character, and I've got a head, you know. Right in the mind of the harem protagonist. You've got to do this. You got to work through the process.
Right on the tip of my tongue. I don't think I've seen this. Yes, breath. Yeah, right on the tip of my tongue. I don't think I've seen this one, but I feel like I've seen it in the background images while you guys have talked about it. I want a hint. I want a hint. I
will accept your gentleman trade then, as if we will take a hint, Mr. Xeno.
You gonna take a hint?
We have agreed to a hint.
Okay.
Hint is delivered.
Here we go. He keeps his promise to his sister and calls out his attacks.
His what?
His attacks.
Attacks.
His attacks.
Oh, sorry.
Keeps his promise to his sister and calls out his
attacks. Does he name the
attacks?
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah. So it's like the Kamehameha and the
sister.
Fuck, I can't remember like any of the other fucking Gallic Gun and Special Beam Attack or whatever the actual Japanese one is because no one can pronounce it.
I'm gonna take a stab again. I'm just gonna make a blind guess. What do you? Well, unless you want to.
You do have two more hints.
You do have two more hints. You want to do another hint, Loz?
I will agree with you, Nasuth. Mr. Xeno, we have agreed. Deliver the next hint.
You have agreed. Another hint. Uses the same magical sword as his sister. Sorry, uses the same magical sword his sister used.
We've seen this.
I don't know. I think Nasuth would have seen this. I don't think you would have, Loz.
I think it's Aura Battler Dunbine.
What?
That's the first Isekai.
Oh, okay.
It's clearly Slayers.
Not with this level of graphics.
Sword
yeah.
His sister used. Same sword his sister used.
I'm also concerned that if I reveal the third one, will you actually be able to see it?
No, because of your picture.
Yeah.
Right, Nasuth, do you want to take random guesses, or do you want to go for the third hint?
I think I'd like the third hint.
I will accept that. Xeno, deliver onto us the third hint.
Okay, so... The third hint, bringing this down to 1 point, is part of a multi-faction turf war.
Turf war?
Yep.
I mean, going on the Isekai Grace and Harem thing, it is. If you wanted to guess, it is better to randomly guess for Isekai because a harem-esque show is also most related to Isekai. It's got harem-esque elements. So just statistically,
that might be the smart move, but possibly not the right move.
He promises to his sister call out his attacks. I have no idea what that is. He uses the same magical sword as his sister. So I'm gonna guess his sister's dead, and that's like a promise he made to her. Like she's like fighting. I think. Multi-faction turf war. I got no clue.
I took a guess. It doesn't sound like an isekai though. Yeah. Unless his sister came with him and then died or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guessed.
Yeah.
Right. Out of what's your thoughts and feels? Like, what do you think it is, Loz? Loz thinks it's a harem.
It doesn't sound like an isekai to me, so I went harem as well.
Well, it's the thing with the sister. I feel the sister's dead, and if it's like an isekai, it'd be like that was, I don't know, how would he have the sword of the sister from the isekai world?
Unless she came with him.
Came into the world, and then the sister died, and then but it's not his real sister sort of thing.
I just realized something. It could be that he when he was isekai'd, he was reincarnated into a place with a sister that right. So it could have been
that's why I was like, he was looking at the tits while
crap.
What the fuck? Right. Well, you'll both be happy to know it's a harem.
Yay!
Right.
What is it?
It's Ayato Amagiri from the Asterisk War.
Oh, yeah, never watched it, but I know I've seen you talk about it. Yeah?
I wasn't entirely sure if Nasuth would have seen it, but yeah.
I probably should. I think you said it's really good, didn't you?
I really enjoyed it, but the problem is it doesn't continue. It stops after like 1 or 2 seasons, and it's just like, no more, I need to find out. And it's a case of like, you don't know what's happened to his sister, right?
Yeah,
like,
I'd rather
he goes. No, he goes to the school to find out, and like,
right,
you know, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'd rather not do another Data Life, not Data Life. No Game, No Life situation.
I'm gonna try this. Okay, so let me find out which image it's supposed to be displaying. It's supposed to be displaying 10. So can you turn on 10 for me?
There you go.
You get this wrong and I'll be utterly destroyed by it. I'll just be like gutted and like wanna just
It's so familiar.
You're fucking kidding.
I am. No, I'm not.
Is it the hair? Because again, I'm still thrown by the hair. I was gonna say his hair would be more smooth.
Usually the hair.
I'm being led by their eyes. Their beautiful, beautiful eyes, not their hair. I'll tell you that.
Apparently, Loz has a thing for eyeballs.
Really? Clearly, it's eye contact's important for things.
Weird though, because whenever we meet up, you don't really get in my eyes.
No. But Maisie, I'm noticing the hair more. It's like the hair, you know. I like hair. Hair's nice. I don't have any, so you know, I appreciate hair.
I mean, Loz is locked in. If you want, Nasuth, I can give you a hint.
Oh, but if I take a hint, then I'll lose points.
It's going to be revealed.
That's if Loz has got it right. I mean,
oh, it sounds like Loz has it right.
To be fair, like
he was so like
he was so adamant.
What have I seen that has a character with white hair?
Maybe Xeno's been reading ahead on the wiki or something, and I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. That's what I think it is.
What?
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 Are you drunk? You think you're drunk?
I'm only halfway through, but no.
You're only halfway drunk.
I'm going for Corona today. Don't normally desperado, but you know.
Got COVID this time?
I need to get some COVID.
What's going on, Naz?
I'll take a hint.
You gonna take a hint?
I'll take a hint.
Okay. Hint.
Probably lose a point and still not.
Every Harem protagonist has a pure heart.
Wait, did you just say Harem protagonist?
He did.
Thanks, Loz. unless yours leading me astray. He could be leading me astray. But honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't know anyway.
I was more making a statement about generic anime, so.
So yes, the answer is.
Oh, it's Belle. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is it wrong to try? And like, I'm kind of surprised that you actually struggled with that one.
Yeah.
Because
we're literally watching the
I
show.
know,
like,
and I've been really enjoying it too.
Yeah. It's the fact that it's the hair. I tell you, it's like by removing everything else.
Yeah.
You did, and I want to say you did such a good job, Xeno. I know you put a lot of effort into cutting those like at the neck, and it pays off. It has paid off.
Oh yeah.
If there was even a little bit below the neck, or if it just like squared a little bit background, I think it would be so much easier.
Yeah, it really, really would.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yep, so that's Belle. Okay, so moving on to the next question.
Oh no.
And again, it is being rude. This one is number 8, Nasuth.
Number 8. Oh shoot.
What did you do?
Nothing. It's fine. Number 8.
Top left. For some strange reason, you've moved it.
They're all out of order. It's really. Oh, I see. That's why they were out of order.
Yeah, you've actually moved it.
There we go.
Loz is like, who the fuck is this?
Who is?
Who the fuck is this?
Hint? Hint, Loz?
Yeah, I'll accept the hint.
Okay. Your first hint.
Stuck with a job that he didn't want. I still don't know who it is, but I have a feeling.
Okay. Are you gonna act on that feeling?
I'm gonna act on that feeling. If it'll lock in. Hello?
There you go. You've locked in. Loz? Loz is locked in as well. Loz has been very silent. What's your feeling, Loz?
I've gone Harem.
You've gone Harem? Why have you gone Harem?
Well, stuck with a job you didn't want. I guess maybe you could be isekai'd into a world you didn't want the job, but the job being forced upon you is a bit extreme in an isekai. You probably have the oh no, this could be the one where it's the guy's the leader of like the nation or something, and he's got to fix it all, couldn't it?
Oh, see, I thought it was the one, the isekai cheat magician or whatever that like works in a drug shop or whatever, something.
I swear
there's that you've kind of mixed two together there, Nasuth. There's the pharmacist one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Right. So let's go and reveal the answer.
Whoa! Go, Nasuth.
Right. It's isekai.
You were right,
how this rebuilt the world. Yeah, I realized it after discussing it out loud. I was like, yeah, a word that I didn't like. I'm like, oh, that couldn't be isekai. Wait, there was an isekai last season that I really hated, where a guy got isekai and then didn't want to do the job about fixing the kingdom. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So the gap between Loz and Nasuth is just 1 point difference, right?
It's anybody's game.
And that is the end of the medium questions. We are now going into the hard ones.
I know
My goodness. This is an older one, isn't it?
I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Something about the eyes.
It's the yeah. See, it's the eyes. See, you drawn to them.
No, it's that they have a unique thing on the cheek there.
That's what he's talking about, I think.
But also the hair.
Look at all the hair.
That's what tipped me off that it's older. Is the hair?
Also, I'm gonna point out, right? The tips of the top of his hair was cut off. This is the only image I could fucking find with that much of his head. Everything else is just like half his head is just fucking missing.
I don't think I want a hint on this one. Oh, Loz wants a hint.
I'll take it.
But Nasuth, you could block him.
Well, he can lock his answer in, and then I can have a hint.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna lock my answer in. I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel this way. It's just there's just something about him that makes me think.
No, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna hit this button.
Oh.
Okay. So, in the interest of keeping the show going, Nasuth, what is your? Actually, no, Loz. What is your feeling?
Harem.
You think it's a harem? Why?
Because I failed on the last one by clicking harem, so I'm going harem this time.
Gambler fallacy.
Okay, Nasuth.
I think it is also a harem. I think part of it is the age, like when the fact that it feels so old. And I know that there are isekais that are like 90s to early 2000s. Older.
Yeah.
But there's just some. I think that they're more rare at that time than harem shows. So I'm going harem.
I mean, if you want, you've both locked in.
Do we want to see
the hints? I can give you the hints. You've both locked in. This is the start of the hard ones. Do you want to see the hints, Loz?
Yeah.
I'm interested, That's actually a good idea.
First hint.
An orphan abandoned outside a church.
Yeah.
That doesn't help me much.
Doesn't help you much?
He's gonna be piloting a mech.
We're going for the second hint.
There's no mech shows in this thing.
Wants to become a high priest.
High priest?
Yeah. Does this sway your opinions at all?
Oh, it's still a harem. It's definitely still a harem.
Yeah? We're gonna go to the third one.
All the women want to murder him. Is this Bible Black?
No, what the fuck? No. What's it called? Does that harem idea still hold true there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You still think? Yeah.
I think the third point sinks it as a harem.
And then the last one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, is considered the resurrected demon king.
If this is the show, I don't even know what it counts as. If it's going to be harem, and I'm like, yeah, but the ridiculousness. This is like that one with the resurrected Demon King, and the parrot tells you what your job is, and it's like, oh, you're Demon King, and at the end, after solving the problem, the Demon King is like, you're still the Demon King. It's like, yeah, but whatever. And there was the freakiness with the dimensions and the tree and the weird freaking things.
It's Demon King Dynamo. Right.
Yeah, I know it's
nice.
And it is a harem because basically he's supposed to, like, all the women hate him and, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna kill you and everything, but they all just fall in love with him.
That's a lie. They don't all hate him.
Huh?
Well, they probably do initially.
I think there's one of them is actually on his side the entire time, I think. But yeah, even so. Right, so moving on to the next one.
And it's like, please look after my rice cooker. And actually, by the way, I'm the important female protagonist of some hyperdimensional alternate space something. I don't know, it was weird. The show's good. I've watched it a few times. I was like, it gets weird towards the
Number
end.
12, Nasuth.
It just gets weird. And then there's a dragon.
Oh, I feel like this is another one that you've talked about on the show that I haven't seen.
I don't think I've seen this.
He is definitely looking at boobs though. Glancing very surreptitiously glancing to the side at boobs.
I think there's boobs on each side of him. He doesn't know how to escape.
That's
his actual problem. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oof.
Also, apologies for the low quality image. It was like nearly impossible to find.
Yeah,
how does that hair work? I mean, is that like a razor blade pointing down and out?
I mean, this is the one you want to start asking that question
Or is it
on?
a giant insect that's like nestled and landed on his forehead?
It's a bird. It's actually a bird. That's its wing.
Coiled around his head.
That's its wing, and it's nestled in its head.
Yeah, nestled his head. It's like camouflaged. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that if that was an actual part of an anime that like you had to make out of that, and all of a sudden, like in episode 7 of 12, this bird just flies out of his head. He's like, "Oh, okay," and his hair's just different from then on. It's like, what? Where did that bird come from? What bird?
Oh my goodness.
What you want to go with? Hints? Do you want us to take a stab in the dark?
I'll take a hint.
Yeah, let's go for a hint.
Gonna go for a hint.
Although I have a gut feeling about this one.
Engaged to a princess.
Do I still want to go with my gut feeling after that?
I'm gonna lock in.
Loz is locking in. I'm gonna spin my wheels a little longer and look at this. So my thinking,
you could have another hint if you want.
I could, but I think I just want to go through my thought process like out loud.
Okay.
Engaged to a princess, and and with that hair. I think I'm gonna go with harem. I think I'm gonna have to go with harem.
And what was your thought process there, Loz?
Anytime I can remember princess and engaged is when is it To Love Ru? The guy grabs the girl's breasts, and that's in a way of proposing to someone.
Oh hey,
To Love Ru. It's Rito from To Love Ru.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
I've never watched that.
We just sort of falls on her and just like grabs her breasts, and it's like, oh no, that's actually good. And then to break the engagement, he has to do the same thing again, but he just can't because, as I told you earlier, every harem protagonist has a true heart.
Yeah.
Which it's actually quite interesting because like this character he is so clumsy and falls into like the worst situations of constantly like, you know, misleading our characters, so on and so forth. But anyway, right, so we're gonna move on to the next one.
I kind of feel like, no, I know this isn't gonna work for all of these, but I kind of feel like the isekais have smaller eyes and less this shaped faces.
it's honestly, it's.
I love that me and Nasuth are learning so much about each other. It's like, ourselves from our things. Like, I swear, like, I work by eyes, and that's like,
But look at the face shape in general, and you know, it's I swear I don't see this type of face. This is more of a feminine face shape.
That's a guy.
Could you get a paint?
I know it is. I know it's a guy.
And his eyes red, and see if it looks like Belle. Because if he does,
I could probably do that.
Right. Let's move on to the next one. Which is.
Oh, I better know why it's doing that. I better know what's doing that.
Why?
Because after I finish answering the question, I leave my pointer is left over on the other window. I should bring it back over to OBS.
Oh, maybe. We'll give that a go. It shouldn't make a difference.
Ooh. Very generic.
I can't see his eyes. This is cheating.
Yeah.
What? He's got his eyes closed.
I declare cheat because I need eyes.
This feels more like a side character.
Yeah.
Again, this is like one of the only images I could find. Oh, of a decent resolution. That's one key point. I found so many images that I could use that would like already had a transparent background and things, but the head size was like 3 pixels by 4 pixels. They're like that's useless to me. So you know that's why I had to spend so much time cutting them all out.
I haven't got any clue because without the eyes I can't see the soul.
Yeah, let's take a hint. Let's take a hint.
Yeah.
All right, so you're moving on to your first hint for this one.
Lazy. Okay. All right. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I know what this is.
Wait. What was that, Loz?
Every protagonist is lazy.
Every protagonist is lazy.
Bell?
Actually,
Come
no,
on.
I'd argue Bell is not lazy.
That is very
Right? Tenshi's not lazy.
Tenshi.
Fucking Issei. How much effort does Issei...
Hang on. Your harem protagonists are lazy about getting the job done, which is like, I don't know,
Tenshi.
picking girls. And they just don't, so they're lazy.
Issei.
Yeah,
from
he's
High School
super
Double D.
lazy. He's so
How is
lazy
he
to do
fucking
that.
lazy? He pulls. He pulls.
He just knocks himself out just, I don't know, every 2 seconds because his laziness. It's like,
Oh my
I
God.
could reach out, but no, I'm gonna faint. No, I don't know. I
You have
no
another hint?
eyes.
You could have another
No,
hint.
yeah,
He doesn't want to fall behind. He can't stand that I might catch up to him.
No, I have no idea. So
Okay, so Nasuth,
can't tell
what's
without
your
the eyes.
Oh, this is an
your thinking
isekai.
process?
This is definitely an isekai.
This is an isekai.
All isekai
Harem Hero?
protagonists want to have a nice, easy life in their new life.
Well, I've got to say, Loz, I'm thoroughly disappointed in you.
Wow.
I can't see the eyes. I
Yeah,
can't
but
see the eyes.
it's the military guy from Gate.
I know, but I can't tell without his eyes.
See, I had the perfect reasoning, and Loz just didn't follow along.
You see, I told you from the very start that all my knee-jerk reactions, right? I've been seeing the face and basing off the eyes. The eyes have told me. Kazuma did not look like Kazuma, but his eyes told me. He was
Okay, tell you what.
This is
Tell you
cheating.
what.
I can't do this
will-
one. I find this in this question because I can't see his eyes.
Disqualified.
Disqualified question. It's not a protagonist unless I can see their eyes.
Okay, tell you what. I've just had a look. There's only one you can't. Sorry, only one more you can't really see their eyes, but you see enough of their eyes. So I think the rest of them are fine, Loz. Okay? Okay? He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
He's just angry about this one.
No eyes.
Moving on to the next one.
Ooh.
Right.
Well, there you go, Loz. You got eyes.
I have eyes.
Very, very intense. Well, I'd say intense eyes, but he's smiling, so he can't be too intense. I think,
Is Gate really an isekai?
Huh? Is Gate? Yes, Gate is an isekai. They go to another fucking world, Loz.
No, but an isekai is where a protagonist is sent to another world.
He is the protagonist.
No, but he's not sent to another world.
Yes, he is. He's ordered to go there.
No, the entire Japanese defense force goes through the game.
So they're allowed
it's
to.
it's a mass isekai.
If truck, yeah.
Hold on.
If it's a class,
Fruit of
maybe.
Evolution has like an entire cast of 25
Also,
people.
they can go back
right?
at will.
Fucking
I think that was a
Spider.
clarification on if you could go back at will, it wasn't an isekai.
He can't will to go. He's got to be like given leave to go. He doesn't get leave for like 2
Go
years.
AWOL.
That's not like permission.
I'm
Also,
doubting
go
that one
fuck off,
so
Gate.
much.
Oh my god, fuck off so much.
I mean, if the gate
It has
isekai.
isekai
No.
in the in the tag system of Anime Planet. It's an
They're wrong.
isekai.
I'm wrong.
I want my answer.
Meanwhile, I've already locked in.
I want fair question. I'll take a hint, please.
I was just gonna take a hint.
I'm doing this just based on the shape of his face again.
Okay.
He ends up paying for everything he does.
He does. Yep.
Ends up paying for everything he does.
Yep.
Come on, Loz. I know you can do this. I know you can do this.
I thought you needed eyes alone, Loz.
Yeah.
If I'd seen it.
If you'd seen it, fair enough.
If I'd seen the gate's eyes, I'd be like, okay. I was almost there. I could tell that, with the chin thing, it's like very mature character, but I needed the eyes. The eyes would have told me more.
Beards aren't enough.
He ends up paying for everything he does. Ends up paying for everything he does. I think we're going to debate on if this is an isekai or not, but I'm going to go with it's isekai.
Ooh, so Loz went isekai and I went harem.
Okay, and the answer is... it's a harem. It's Rent-A-Girlfriend.
Oh, I've not seen Rent-A-Girlfriend.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
I have a system now.
I'm liking that Nasuth's got a system here. He's got a theory and it's working. Maybe he's actually realised something about how these are designed. I think he's got a system. He's sticking to it. It's good. I think it's great. He might have discovered the secret of.
I'd love to hear Nasuth's system, but I think he wants to keep it like close to his chest at the moment.
I said it earlier. Yeah.
You don't listen.
What was your system, Nasuth?
It's totally the shape of their face.
It's the face.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the face. Okay. Well, we'll see how that continues, right?
All right.
So I'm going to go for the next one. This is the number 15, Nasuth.
Oh. Ooh. I think my gut feeling. Yeah, I've got a gut feeling on this one. But we can. Do you want to hint, Loz? I don't mind taking a hint on it.
Loz is locked in. Loz is
locked in. Ooh.
I mean, you could take a hint, Nasuth.
I could take a hint. I think I'll take a hint.
Take a hint, Nasuth.
You could take a hint.
I'll take a hentai.
Oh my god.
Overwhelms his opponent.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. My gut feeling.
Your gut feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on face shape again, and
so what?
And hair complexity.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Hair shenanigans. Right. Yeah. What's your thought process here, Loz?
He's angry.
He's angry. Harem protagonists are never angry.
Okay, and because he's angry, he's a
isekai protagonist.
You think an isekai protagonist?
Yep.
And I assume, Nasuth, you're sticking through with your tried and true formula.
Yep, same isekai protagonist.
Okay, so this is the last one of the hard round.
Aha! I have a system.
Yep,
works. I was also like partly looking at Chin. I'm like, he looks angry. He looks kind of serious, like it's kind of like battle-esque. Like, if he was in a harem, he'd be like all mopey. I'd see as this kind of like, oh, what's this? It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So this is Saya from Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. Yeah. Pause.
Hang on just a second, and
sorry, I had to get some breakfast cereal. That's alright now. Have we finished? So is that it? Is that the last one?
No.
We got one more round.
Whole new round.
A whole more round?
These are the ones that Xeno doesn't even know.
The next 5 are the ones that Xeno would struggle with. Right? So, are we ready?
I believe we are, yeah.
Loz is looking a bit petrified.
Ooh.
There you go. And this is the one I was like, I cannot find a better picture of. And this is like, every single image of him has these stupid eyes. Or most of his head missing.
Okay, let's apply the Nasuth rule. So his face is quite round. That makes him a harem protagonist, I think you were saying, Nasuth? With that big rounded face?
Mostly rounded with a pointy chin, big ear, and the hair is not super complex. So, based on my criteria, I'm going to go with the harem protagonist.
I was going to say the same. Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is just a terrible picture of him.
It is a terrible picture of him.
I'm going to go with it because I'm just like, that. It's just... whatever.
Okay. Okay, fine. Fine.
I mean, I can't even see his soul. So.
Like you could literally put anything on this face, and that's
He does not have a soul. Right. Okay. So let's get this one out of the way. Right. Yes, it's a harem. Right. It's the random guy from Monster Musume.
Yeah.
What's that one?
So
that's
basically,
that's the Monster Doctor, isn't it?
No. That's Monster Girl Doctor. Right.
I thought Monster Musume was similar.
I liked Monster Girl Doctor. That was fun.
Right. The thing is, if I put up the Doctor from Monster Girl Doctor, Loz would get him in an instant. Right?
Yes, of course.
But this one is the male protagonist that's the love interest of basically all of these different monster girls. It's the one with the very infamous... Yes. The very infamous red lamia that she constantly coils around this one guy. This is the guy. But he is such a non-entity in the show. Sorry for anyone that likes the show. But yeah.
They just like it for the boba anyway, you know.
Yeah, Monster Girl Doctor, the Doctor is actually a really interesting character, and he actually knows things, does things, and sorts things out. So I liked it, it's good. I want more.
He does kind of look like he's being smothered by boobs right now, so, you know, just...
Not in this image.
I think he's smothered by boobs and tail. That's why
in this image, he was just stood there.
But clearly he's not being smothered enough by boobs and tail.
He's in it for the tail. Right, ready for the next one?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Here we go.
Yeah, my gut is telling me one thing. I think I'm gonna go with it.
Oh, actually, no. Hold on. I will point out, right? The first hint on all of these, right, is bland and generic.
Of course.
Completely bland and generic. All of these characters are completely bland and generic, which is why it's so hard to know what fucking show these things are from.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what show he's from, but I have a just based on my my gut and my criteria.
Your thesis.
And if we both log, do you want a hint, Loz? I don't think I need a hint, but if you want one,
no, I'm just gonna blind pick. There we go.
Do you want to give us the hints after we're locked in, Xeno? Just to
Sure.
Wait.
Sure.
Wait. Okay, no, I did pick the right one. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, if you picked the wrong one, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So, completely bland and generic, right? So, as I said, all 5 of these have this. The next one is, has no abilities whatsoever. Yep.
Which I think is a red herring.
The next one is, all the ladies love him.
Which I also think is a red herring.
Nope. And the last one is, was mixed up at birth with his fiancée. This is like the only defining feature of the character.
Maybe I was wrong. Loz can catch up here.
So, should we reveal the answers?
Yeah. Oh my god.
You're both wrong.
Oh my god.
It's a harem protagonist.
My system has fallen through. I'm so sorry, Loz.
Nagi from A Couple of Cuckoos.
Is that this season or last season?
Last season.
Damn it.
Yeah. So this is the show where the kids get mixed up at birth and they end up being in an arranged marriage, you know, and that's it. That's literally the whole selling point of the whole fucking show. I watched 3 episodes of this dribble and I wanted to kill myself.
Honestly, I should have gone because it's got the pointy chin, and this is what threw me off. Yeah, the mouth and
the mouth.
Yeah.
This little bit of extra hair over here. Yeah.
Right.
I was aiming for a isekai protagonist that was useless, sort of thing. Powers sort of thing, and like, oh no, and then the girls always save him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So moving on to the next one.
Ooh.
Ooh ah.
Ooh ah.
E ah ooh ah.
Ooer.
E ah ah. Just to fill in the silence, they are quite carefully pondering.
I think I'll take a hint if Loz is up for it.
If Nasuth could,
you have to have 2 hints.
Yeah, because remember the first one is
that's true.
Completely bland and generic.
Shoot.
Yeah. 2 hints.
We want 2 hints? Yeah, let's go for it.
It's 2 hints.
You sure? You sure you want 2 hints?
Yeah.
I also
Okay.
complaining about the hint system is useless in this. Yeah, that is just useless.
Overpowered.
Oh,
Overpowered.
come on! Oh, we're fine. Just freaking lock it in.
Yeah.
I'll go through the last hints like when we get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So the second hint, sorry,
Wait!
third hint even.
I think I know what this is. Wait, was it? No. What,
All the ladies love him.
Well, of course.
That's the bit came in last one.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I opened a shop.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know what it is. It's,
Isekai.
This is Isekai Cheat Magician, isn't it? With the, it's or
What?
the one. It's the one or the Twilight.
Moonlit Fantasy.
There we are, like Moonlit. Yeah, Twilight. Yeah, Moonlit, there.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, the looking at the shading of the hair on that one, I did feel I was like, mate, I know this, or do I know this?
But it's the eyes, Loz. It's the eyes.
But Xeno said he would find this difficult. That must. When I was thinking that meant that you hadn't seen anything in this thing.
I've seen them all. But they're so bland, boring, and generic. I'm like, fuck, I can't remember which one this is. That's the problem. They all look so goddamn similar. If you have not yet realized, they all have black fucking hair.
Actually, yeah, if you taken
the hint should have been uses a lot of rings.
If you'd taken the
No,
features
that
from
would
the
be
last
like
one,
a massive giveaway.
No.
like the face, and if you take the features and the hair from the last one, this would be the same character.
He uses a lot of rings. Name me another isekai or harem that uses a lot of rings.
Uses ring. Okay, yeah, I give you that.
Yeah? I mean, I gave you the last one, which is I opened a shop.
That's we've said about the amount of freaking shit. Your hints are too generic. I want to point out. You should put more effort into your hints. You put a lot of effort.
No! I didn't
Your
want
hints
you to
suck.
just
Your
instantly
hints
guess it.
freaking suck.
I didn't want you to instantly guess
Like-
it. I was told to make them harder, just so you know.
Wow.
I was told that you should have had a harder
it's
time.
Thaylien.
Here's a
fault, isn't it?
better hint for this one. He is oddly hated by people.
I could just put fugly.
That would be too big of a hint, actually. Like, that's too obvious. If he was like oddly disliked by some people, would have been like, oh, what's that?
How is he oddly disliked by people?
Because he's seen as ugly by all humans on the planet, by the goddess.
So he's ugly?
Yes, he doesn't see himself, and does anyone on his side see him as ugly. It's literally uniquely just the humans of the planet, because the goddess favors them so much and makes them all freaking perfect supermodels.
That should be the whole thing. Like, you know, the goddess made everyone a supermodel, and apart from this one guy, and Anyway, moving on to the next one.
Oh my goodness.
Completely bland and generic.
He looks downcast, but like a little annoyed, but not really angry.
Also, apologies for the low quality image.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this really old?
No, not in the slightest.
The hair is very bland, except for this tiny little bit at the top. But he doesn't have that really, really pointed chin.
I'm also annoyed by the lack of meme entries.
Meme entry. That's what the memes are for!
Like, I wanted one
We
to
have a whole
be
section.
one should have been Tadano. Should have been like, Tadano.
He is the harem protagonist, yes.
No.
He is the harem protagonist.
No, he can't be a harem protagonist because only one character likes him.
I think he'll...
Najimi?
Yeah, Najimi.
Is Najimi a girl?
Najimi is Najimi.
Najimi, yeah, Najimi is a
Exactly.
force of nature.
Yeah.
Also, it needs to be at least 3.
Komi, Katai-kun, and Najimi, done.
Katai-kun, yes.
Katai-kun.
Good old Katai-kun.
Katai-kun is amazing. Come on. Giant guy that is just, like, super scary, but...
I
There's
don't think there's a romantic relationship there.
Oh, you wait till next
Katai-kun
season.
totally wants him, yeah.
You wait
Anyway.
till next season. There's also
Anyway.
in the latest, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a latest episode where there's like a humorous thing where like there's an entire fan club for Tadano and things.
Oh my
where they follow me
gosh.
around and do things. Like the character's like, I wanted to hate him, but I followed him round. And like, yes, let's share pictures of him. And it's like, what? What is going on? Right. Anyway, this character who is not a Chadano, He is nowhere near.
Chadano.
Yep, that's what the Reddit calls him. This guy is nowhere near.
Wait. Reddit calls Tadano Chadano.
Yes. Would you like me to show you some Chadano memes?
Yeah, later.
Totally chatterific. I'm gonna have to take a stab in the dark on this. I don't.
They
think
also
the hints...
love it in the anime. They've in like some any scenes he's topless. He seems to be a bit more muscly than in the manga. Everyone's like Chadano.
Yeah.
Do you remember you have hints?
No, but the hints are worthless.
No, we don't. The hints are worthless.
The hints are totally
right. The hint
worthless.
is going to be bland and useless, which is not a hint. Which we have to exchange points for, which is not even worth it if I wanted to even try and win, which I don't really care, it's for fun. But if I wanted to, it's like you have to get rid of one, so you have to get rid of 2 points just before you get to an interesting thing. Then there's going to be either overpowered or something useless. What was the one that's come up on the last two, Nasuth? That was on the hints.
I'll tell you, it's the last one was overpowered, and the one before that has no abilities whatsoever.
Yeah.
No. There was a hint which came up on the last two, which is the same.
Oh, all the ladies love him.
All the ladies love him. It's like, oh, that's useful. All the ladies love him.
There's no defining qualities to these characters.
Wait, hang on a minute. Did you put on the last character, all the ladies love him?
Yes.
But they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, all the humans hate him.
Yeah.
No, I said ladies.
There are female
Ladies
humans.
are humans.
There's really attractive female humans who just utterly despise him. He has to wear a fake mask to hide his face because the people.
And they love him when the fake mask.
No, they just think he's
like,
an old person.
I don't remember any other female characters apart from. No, there's humans in the car. There's the humans in the car. They fell in love with him.
He's a human, and she runs away from him because he's so ugly.
Loz.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna guess with this one. I'm gonna say that because
I don't know. Can I see him fighting? No. Can I see him having harem? No, he's utterly bland and useless. Like Chadano is amazing because he's intended to be bland and yet still a Chad. You know, that's the point. I'm just going harem.
Yeah, when Isekai, I think that the hair, although bland and simple.
The last guy actually had the little puff of hair at the top, so that might be another giveaway. That the puff at the top of hair, if they have that, they might be Isekai.
Maybe
that could be a thing.
But not. I don't.
Oh, he is bland.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
he is so bland.
The quintessential.
He is the main protagonist from Quintessential Quintuplets.
I've never seen that, but I know, I know memes from it.
Oh, it's so. Oh, is it finished yet? Oh, I looked up the ending.
I thought the second.
And I was like, the
did it end with the second season?
I don't know. It probably hasn't. Anyway, I won't spoil anything, but one of the key things since when manga came out, and in my opinion, it's the only reason the manga sold and did anything useful, is that from the start, the guy was like, oh, so I've got these 5 quintuplets, and I'm only going to make him end up with one of them, because if he married all of them, that would be the obvious answer. And so the whole thing is supposed to be of why it's so, it's like guessing which one he's going to end up with, and that is the unique selling point of what sold the show. I don't find the person he end up, well, maybe it's just because I don't think most people agree with me, the person he ends up with is just stupid and pulled out of left field. There's ones which I never see him get as like, oh, it's not going to be those ones.
Oh yeah, no, the one that he does get is just like, hold on, I swear they hate each other the entire fucking show.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Well, I remember watching all of season 1, and they basically hated each other.
I can't remember.
And then I watched half of season 2, and they're like, they barely tolerated each other.
When you say, I don't think hate. But anyway, we can talk afterwards. But yeah, he is bland though. Like literally,
he is just bland as fuck.
He's just like good at school. Would be his like. Is that one of his points?
Yeah.
What was his point?
That was one of his points.
Yeah,
he's
that's
super
like,
smart.
That's all I can tell. Because literally, he gets hired as their tutor, Nasuth, of these 5
I
girls.
see.
So his hints. Sorry, I skipped his hints by accident. His hints were completely bland and generic. No shit. Super smart. All the ladies love him. Actually, that's kind of wrong. And poor.
Yeah, that's why he's taking the job.
Yeah.
Well, Loz is within striking distance now.
Right. Only because he is so bland.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's time. The time for the last question.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh.
Everything to play for.
Huh?
I'm happy I got that then. So now no one knows who will win. If it was because if I didn't,
Last one.
it would have been obvious.
Number 16, Nasuth.
Number 16. Number 8.
Oh.
That's the one.
Ooh.
Windows Security wants me to do things, but that's fine. It'll go away.
And it went away.
So there you go.
So, playing the Nasuth rule of the roundness of face. Remember, it's slightly off center. What do you think, Nasuth?
It's got this little indent here, so it's not a perfectly
rounded
sculpted.
Got a strong chin. Strong chin.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. They gotta have round cheeks with a strong pointy chin.
But if he was facing you head on,
now, he's got some lovely silvery eyes there. Let me tell you. Dark, right hair.
Some pretty good detail on the hair, even though it is like a helmet.
Lighted. Yeah.
Goodness.
Deep black though. Deep black.
I mean, like all fucking 5 characters of this thing like basically look identical.
I like this method. Maybe it's because I've just had some alcohol, I know, but I'm really enjoying this sort of method. I'm trying to think of other ones.
But I think you're right about the eyes too. I think the silver eyes.
But remember, he's bland. He's bland, Nasuth. Taste his blandness. Lick the blandness from his face.
Do we want to blast out with some hints?
Well, we could blast it down to 2 points, and it would either be a draw or you win.
True.
So we could have
2 hints. 2 hints.
2 hints. 2 hints, and then it'd still be up in the air. And then,
to be honest, with all of these hints, I still think it'll be up in the air.
You think it's still up in the air? Do you know if we've seen this?
I'm very sure you haven't.
We haven't. Okay, so it's really sure just a flick of the air. Okay.
I mean, like, out of the last 4 Loz, I know you've seen Moonlit Fantasy and Quintessential Quintuplets. I'm pretty sure Nasuth has not seen any of them.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Right. So.
Right, Nasuth. I was actually about to pitch while finishing for the Silky, because I was going to go for the opposite of what you've picked. Just for random.
Oh, okay. So, well, I mean, I picked. So, you want to know what I picked?
Yeah. I will
this is the
thing.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. Nasuth could lie. Nasuth could.
But do I want to lie? Do I want him to pick the same thing that I picked? Because if I'm sure that I'm right.
Wait, no. Nasuth should make me pick the same thing as him, because either way he's won. If we're both wrong, you'll still be 2 points ahead. If you're both right, you'll be 2 points ahead.
So if
there's no reason, there's no stake in the game for you to tell me the other thing that you've picked.
But if you do tell him the thing that you have picked, right, and Loz goes for the opposite,
and
there is a chance that Loz could win.
Yeah. So how much do you trust me, Loz?
The thing is, I was about to say that if you do tell me the wrong thing, you'll still win the game, but you'll have lost my trust. So I'm going to play the trust card here, Nasuth. I promise you, I'll pick whatever the opposite of what you tell me to pick. As in, like, if you tell me you picked Isekai, I'll pick Harem. If you said you picked Harem, I'll pick Isekai.
Well, I can tell you, with all honesty, that I picked Isekai.
Right? So
Nasuth!
Well, it's also the better choice, because Isekai is more likely over Harem. Remember the rule I said earlier. But I will. I trust Nasuth, so I'm going to pick Harem. I'm clicking Harem. I see, because I trust Nasuth.
Let's see. Do we want to see the hints first?
Let's have some hints.
Oh, of course you're going to have the hints. You're going to hate the hints, but you're going to have the hints.
Bland and bland.
Yeah, bland and generic. So the first one, bland and generic, right? By the way, I struggled massively to work out what the fuck these like the facts of these characters were. I actually had to go on wikis to find out defining characteristics of these characters, and I fucking couldn't find anything. Like, what is the most? Yeah. Anyway, so moving on to the next one.
Overpowered.
Right.
Oh, it's gonna be Isekai then.
Right. Okay. Moving on to the next one.
All
the ladies love him.
Yeah, but still we're in Isekai territory.
Again, bland and generic shit, right? Okay. And then the last one, broke the device.
Used to measure my abilities.
Yeah.
Your abilities, what?
Sorry, his abilities. Sorry, I fucking put that in the first person.
Oh, this could be Harem.
Xeno reveals secret. He's actually Isekai Protagonist.
Right. Okay, so you ready for the
Oh,
Yeah,
I feel
answer?
I feel like I've made the wrong choice here.
I think you've won on this one as a
I don't know.
Oh, they each of them think each other's won. Okay, so and the answer is
Oh my god.
Isekai players. It's
Oh my god.
fucking Isekai cheat magician.
Did I watch? Have I watched that? What is Isekai?
No,
What was that?
no, it's shit.
That's
It's
the one where he
awful.
sprinkles
It's
the salt,
fucking-
isn't it?
What strangles the salt?
Sprinkles the salt. Like there's that one image of him doing the salty, dribbly salt thing.
I don't think so.
No?
I swear I've watched Isekai Cheat Magician.
Well, then you probably blanked it out because I fucking did, and I
explain
can't.
something.
He gets transported to another world. A girl goes with him. He is OP as fuck. He can do any magic of the different schools of magic to the end. Like seriously, he just blows shit up. He's unstoppable. He's overpowered. Like that's all there is to describe about him, right? It is boring as fuck. It is awful.
I cannot believe I got
Loz
that
goes, it looks-
based on the silver eyes and hair.
No, I've seen Isekai Cheat Magician. Yeah.
But it's like there's no redeeming qualities of the show whatsoever.
Yeah.
It is the female cast are more interesting than him, and he is just a complete self-insert.
I love that you like isekais and you're raging against so many of these.
Oh
No, I watched this. He's right. It's like he gets summoned, and then they cast some spells. The girl who comes with him has a blue robe.
Mm-hmm.
They defend a castle at one point.
She gets a blue robe. She doesn't have the blue robe when she's summoned.
Well, yeah, no. She wasn't supposed to
They're
be
in
summoned.
school
She jumps
uniform.
into a summon portal that you summon thing. Yeah, I remember them defend. I've seen the show, and I'm trying to remember all the points from it. They defend like a town or a castle at one point.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because they do, because it's like at the start you see them fighting, and then it goes back to him being summoned and progressing, and then they get to that big fight that they have to defend the town or castle or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I cannot describe anything else from that show. I'm looking at images of the show as well.
There's different schools of magic, right? I think there's 5 different schools, right? Pretty much everyone can only use one school of magic, apart from her, who can use like 2, maybe 3, and
No,
him,
she
who
can
can
use
use
all.
all
She
schools.
can- no, she can use all.
He can use all. She definitely can't.
There was something she was quite unique about over him.
That she could use multiple. Oh, I think it's like the spirits. She could commune with the spirits or something like that.
I think it was he could commune with spirits. She could use all types of magic, but then his magic was like ultimate level, where she was just like good level.
Maybe. I honestly can't remember. The show's so fucking bland and generic.
Yeah, no.
I want to go look for it.
I'm just going to show you guys. Where's our show? Like I've just found this image, and I was looking at images, and I don't even remember most of these characters even existing.
I mean, we can always
was
put
like,
some of
what?
these images up. We have access to them.
let me have a quick look to see if
I don't remember half those characters in that show. And I watched that show.
oh, there it is. Go to bottom right.
Yeah, no, seriously, putting those images up won't help you. They'll be like standing around.
Ooh.
Oh, scroll down as if I accidentally turned off the wallpapers on OBS.
Oh,
I forgot I turned those off.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then you need to turn
And
off the
the
show.
assets, yeah.
Yeah, there's game show. No,
Oh,
game show.
that's
Oh,
like
game
the
show, okay.
teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's covering
And
the
assets.
tits. Good job. There you go.
Yeah.
That's like their
Like,
teacher
that's
who
it.
taught them magic. And
Ish.
she's in the fight at the start that gets
Oh.
at the start and goes back to.
Good old 56K modem.
There's 2 other characters. So I can't even remember.
With tits.
Yeah, the boobs.
There's more tits.
Boob squad.
Miria. That's Miria on the left, apparently. And I don't know that isn't like that's generic mage.
I think she might be the princess, the one on the left.
No, I think the
Or general.
yeah, she's like fighter lady, red short hair, fighter lady.
They believe in the power of the womb.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful.
You know, very, very powerful armor protection.
Look at how ripped she is, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where they're fighting.
Girl on the right is the girl that ends up going with him. I can't remember
Yes, her blue robe, yeah.
Can't remember the girl on the left at all.
And an elf.
Seriously, it's like such a fucking bland series. Had such a good animation budget, but it was just like, What the fuck is this series? It is so goddamn boring.
Evolution Fruit was the same, but at least it had a little bit more interest than this. I could tell you more about that, and especially the first bits. Whereas this was just like, and they had a fight outside a castle with magic. That's all I know.
And he nuclear blew up everyone.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he does. Yeah. But anyway, it looks like Nasuth has won this round, this go at Impossible Harem King or generic Isekai Protagonist. Congrats to Nasuth. We should give him like a little trophy.
Yep.
I'll ask King to put a little trophy in the background on here for next time. just sitting next to me.
Well, next time he can. I'll do the questions, and we'll see who. I'm trying. How can I do a mech show? What can I do for a mech show? I like that. I like this way of doing it.
Mobile
is
suit
it a Gundam?
Or mobile suit or Gundam.
That's easy. That's so easy.
We can talk about it.
Real robot or a super robot.
That's easy.
That's easy.
Oh. We'll figure something out.
Right. It's
I could do Protagonist mech. I'd have to pick some things, but like Protagonist mech or a goon, I guess.
Enemy mech,
like, Enemy mech, yeah.
That's easy.
No, I could find some others which you find it quite hard.
That was really fun, though. That was awesome.
That was very fun. We're gonna have to come up with more quizzes. We
don't want to do it too often, but yeah.
No. We're not a quiz show, but it's just like it's so nice to do something a little bit different. You know. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much, Xeno, for all the effort you put into this, because I know you've been working on it all week. So I just want to say, thank you so much, because that was really fun.
It really was.
No, it was.
It really was.
Good. Yeah, I think you.
And remember to put your answers in the comments below. Your scores.
If you're following along, do let us know how well you did. Yeah.
Tell us how much our taste in anime sucks.
It's mid. Yeah.
But you can see why the easy ones were the easy ones.
Oh yeah.
It's just you recognize them from the get-go.
I failed. No, I did get Quintessential caught up, didn't I? Well, I think I just randomly guessed. I really should have got that and Isekai Cheat Magician, because I've seen both shows. And I should have done Twilight Moon thing without the thing, because I was almost feeling it. Yeah, I knew that should have turned up.
Let me just check to see what you did.
And the system almost worked. Almost. I think it needs a little refining. But I think we're on to something.
There's still some like weird crap going on between our PCs now. If I don't know what it is, because I can't control your PC at all. I mean, I can't.
Oh, do you mean turn the games back on? The games are back on or something?
No. We'll move on to the next thing. So, which is the supporter questions.
Now back to original. Now for something completely different.
Right, so as Rule says, before we start the supporter questions, I just want to thank everyone that has watched or listened to our podcast so far. So please leave this video a like and share it somewhere if you can. Like seriously, this I like doing this sort of stuff, like the whole quiz thing. If you enjoyed it, please seriously share the episode with people. It was a lot of effort, but I think it was a lot of fun as well. And I hope everyone enjoyed watching it and things. So anyway, moving on to fucking Christ, I just read it. Moving on to Zvrugel's second question: how much does Full Metal Alchemist the box set cost? An arm and a leg.
But
Oh.
What have I unleashed?
I fucking hate it so much. Right, Nasuth says, I spent this past weekend baby-proofing my house. I'm not having a baby, but I hung up a bunch of anime posters to make sure that I never do.
Yep. No girls coming to this pad, that's for sure.
Oh my god, I love that. Right, okay. That completely took me off guard. Nasuth also says, is there an anime that you don't like, but the theme song is so great you will listen to it anyway? Okay, there is one, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Devilman Crybaby. The intro is fucking... No, the intro is amazing, but the show itself is awful. I see Loz's like, judgy roly eyes.
No, Xeno mentions Devilman Crybaby. Expect rant incoming in 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, that's it.
He's
I mean,
gotten it all
why
out
do I
on-
need to rant it again?
Notice Me Senpai.
What?
He's getting it all out on Notice Me Senpai. So the thing that sparked this was there was when I was looking through the anime news, there was somebody who did a live performance of the Gaogaigar theme and the Sakugan theme. And I love the Sakugan theme, but I know you hate the anime. And I was like, maybe that'll make an interesting question.
Yeah. I think there's another one which is Guilty Crown or something like that. Which again, the intro is like really, really cool, but unfortunately the ending just gets a bit like, what the fuck? I mean, Loz, you remember Valrave, right?
Oh, that's the one where it had quite a lot of potential and then
just dropped it.
Pisses it up the wall.
Very much so.
And then after pissing up the wall, decides, oh no, I've got to try and hide that I've pissed up the wall. So just starts shoveling dirt onto the wall, and then being like, "Yep, that's better." Like, no, Valrave. No.
Once the wall is softened by the urine, you draw in it, and you know, because like scraping little drawings into it, and that covers it up. It becomes art.
Yeah.
So, is there any show that you don't like but you love the intro to, Loz?
I hate the show. No, I can't think of one that I hate the show but love the intro.
Fair enough. Then Thaylien says, in the vein of...
If I'm hating the show, I'm going to start skipping the intro most of the time.
Fair, yeah.
Fair. Right, Thaylien says, in the vein of the previous question, what are your top 3 favorite anime intros? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 of us are going to say Tank. There's no way on earth all 3 of us are not going to say
That was
Tank.
actually on my list.
Can we put Tank in special section of
so
good it beats everything, so it has to remain on a pinnacle by itself? It's
yeah. So we're removing it from the
we
possibilities.
Diminish it by putting it in.
Okay. Fair.
Tank is just so good. I mean, it just oozes beauty and significance.
Okay.
Tank is so good.
So I'm gonna say HT from what's the name of the damn thing? Trigun. Right, so the Trigun intro.
See, I was gonna say that too. I didn't know the name of it, but yeah, Trigun. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Ride Back by Mel for the anime series Ride Back. That's just one that I just like. If I'm in a mood of something, like nothing's appeasing me, that will appease me. It's music that appeases the savage beast. And the intro to VV Floret Eyes.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, do you remember the intro to VV-LOZ?
No.
Yeah, again, I love those. So yeah, you do. Well, you're coming over in a month and a bit, so we'll just watch it.
Yep.
Okay, so what about you guys?
Cruel Angel's Thesis.
I knew that was coming.
I mean, even if the anime is meh, the theme song is still good.
Yeah. No, there's no anime fan that does not know Cruel Angel's Thesis.
Of course.
The Evangelion one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, what for the third, though? I mean, I did really, really like the Sakugan theme. That was really good. Oh, no, Skeleton Knight. That's it. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's it's not just the music's okay, but the animation they do attach that just makes that amazing.
Yeah.
It's just so good. I'm gonna say there are a couple for my 3 and 2. Well, in fact, all 3 I'd like to. There's some for 3, 2, and 1. If I was to say about groups, there's some really good Naruto intros for number 3. There's some really good Bleach intros for number 2.
Yeah.
And then there's a personal one. There's some Gundam ones, but to pick one for Gundam that is just good is the Gundam Wing Rhythm Motion.
Ooh, yeah.
Rhythm Motion is so good. But the Gundam ones, the Naruto ones, there's some good ones. The only one that I remember the name of is Bluebird, which is pretty good. For the Bleach ones, the first intro is very good.
Asterisk.
First, very good, that one. And I think it's like the second or the third intro. It's when it's the intro for when they go and attack Soul Society. The first intro for that, it's very good. And then there's some later ones when they have to deal with when you get the Aaron car turning in. There's some banger intros. But like,
Yeah.
and it's quite, before the show ruins itself by making the captains turn up, and somehow these captains who are supposed against opponents who are supposed to be beyond captain level, the captains somehow are now fighting them and doing okay and winning. It's kind of like a really black kind of thing, and the intro is kind of black and white with everyone looking depressed now, and then it does this whole. It's got this bit where like a beat speeds up, and it does this like cut through of the different factions, and it's really good. That one, it's a really good intro from Bleach. I'll have to show you. Do you know? I'd love if we could do. If we don't, I don't know if we'd lose the episode. I know we get demonetized. I don't know if we care about monetization or if we just get the whole episode bring down. Would love to do an intro comparison.
We would
100%. Yeah.
We could talk about it, sure, but we would 100% lose the.
Even playing the animation in the background.
Stills up?
Huh?
Stills maybe. Animation no.
We can put up the shows and things, but we can't put up the animation. We cannot do the.
No, I meant. So, for instance, could we pick an intro to talk about, and obviously we've gone and watched the intro and made our notes about it, and then we make a fake
the same
show
way
on
that we
here
have, yeah,
that has like 5 or so images from the intro.
yeah,
Potentially, we could do that.
yeah.
So, I also want to say like an honorable mention to. There was, I think it was the second intro to the original Full Metal Alchemist, right? I don't like the original Full Metal Alchemist, but that intro was just so goddamn good. So, cool. Right. I think we're done for that one. And
yeah, you got
Nasuth
one
is now
more.
Gonna hide his notes. Okay, so
I mean, if we did it with
Thaylien
intros,
says,
we could put the links in the description so that we say
could,
at
yeah.
this timestamp, go click on this link. You know, link
Yeah.
number 1 from the description.
as long as it links to somewhere on YouTube, sure.
Yeah, of course.
So, all right. So moving on to
Thaylien's other question.
Thaylien's second question. I was watching a documentary recently about the surprising prevalence of culture indoctrination techniques.
Cult indoctrination.
Thank you. Cult indoctrination techniques and Stockholm Syndrome effects on the characters in anime. What?
Just wait. Just wait.
And what this can do to the viewers. At first, I didn't agree with what the documentary was saying, but towards the end, I thought it was pretty good.
Get it? Get it? Get it? You get it?
No.
Thank you, Thaylien. Oh, he developed Stockholm Syndrome watching the thing about Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Xeno's
Too
not
many
impressed.
big words. It was killing. No, too many big words. It was killing my brain. Yeah.
He's a very simple man. Yeah.
No, I have to read these things in a font that I don't like, in colors I don't like. My brain has to put all this effort into.
I can change that.
I can't do that. I can't. Like, it needs to be black on. Sorry, it needs to be black background, white writing.
Okay,
My brain just cannot.
I can do that.
It also needs to be like Arial or Calibri or something, because dyslexia. My brain is just like.
Sure. Yeah, we'll
Right.
fix that later.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so moving on to the comments. So cynical no lock. Great conversation, Kanpai mates. Thank you very
Kanpai.
much. So that was last week's episode about was anime always pervy? The answer was yes.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
So Nick Evans, last episode. Next week we're gonna have a game show. Loz, did I agree with this? It's like
This week.
this episode turns out Loz agreed to this.
Apparently, I agreed to this.
You did, Loz. And then Nick Evans also says, I love the whiplash caused by going from a stupid pun-laden statement straight to a real question that sparks real discussion. I can't remember what was actually. I mean, it happened again today. So
Yeah.
Scrolling down.
Alec. Yeah.
Okay. I introduced a friend to Fairy Tail. It worked out, and now his wife became huge. I assume that's supposed to be he and his wife became huge anime geeks as well. An anime from Blood I couldn't watch was Blood C. The story sucked. It was just gore, so meh.
I think that was because we talked about gore being.
Blood C is.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Blood Sea is one of the ones which is like based on Sire, the vampire slayer.
Blood the Last Vampire,
and it's the... Oh god, there's Blood Plus, Blood-C and Blood the Last Vampire, they're all the same character, just different tellings. Blood-C was the Clamp telling of it, produced by, I think, Production IG or something. And basically, the Vampire Slayer, Sire, has had her memory wiped, and she's been put in a village. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. If the story sucks, it was just gore. So, it's not the gore that is the key point of that story. It's all supposed to be about mentally twisting the vampire for the person who set up the whole thing. So yes, I agree with you. It is gore, but it's supposed to be it's got that Japanese nihilistic hopelessness part of it. Where
but I think that's what they're saying is that they didn't like that in combination with the gore. There was
they're just saying
nothing redeeming for that.
Gore. Yeah, but that's the thing you have to.
No, the story sucked.
It was just gore. As in, the story was just gore.
Okay, all right.
I'm saying you have to. It's the subtext of it, and I can see why you would hate that. But it's the It's that weird underlying subtext of this character kind of manipulating the main character through twisting, and so basically she becomes friends with people, and then they just get eaten by horrible monsters. And it's also setting up a lot of stuff with the world about why these monsters aren't just. I don't want to spoil it or anything, really, but the monsters, you've got these horrible monsters in the world, and it is just like the normal world. But then how can you have it? Why are the monsters just not rampaging the whole time? It's very select. They sort of appear one at a time and uniquely, and they start picking off her friends or start, turning up. It's like, well, what? It's all being controlled. So the whole thing is this story of control and twisting emotion, and twisting almost the tastes of the vampire as well, which is the sneaky thing of it.
It's
but is it perverted?
Regardless. I wouldn't say so, but
I think it was because we talked about is bloody stuff perverted too.
Potentially, but I will also point out that we agree entirely. Fairy Tail is a great series.
I still need to watch that.
I really should start. Maybe it's something to do when we've cleared what we got with Nasuth to start again from the start. Me and Xeno, because I love the early stuff. Love it. It's so good at first. It just maybe we could skip filler arcs or something now that it's all done.
Right, so T-Rex Paddock says, by the way, the term for the effect of long-term exposure to elevated levels of CO2, generally as the result of poor ventilation, is bingo brain.
I don't know why, but that's interesting.
You have a look.
Bingo.
The scientific term? That doesn't...
No, it's probably just the... Yeah, it's probably just the general used term,
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Again, I can't remember why we spoke about that.
It was the Anime Expo where they had really, really bad ventilation in the basement.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Strombus Void Shell says, can't say I'm familiar with Tanandra. If only someone would have introduced her. We apologize.
That was my bad. That was totally my bad.
We're going to focus on that, so when we have guests on, we're going to ask them to talk about themselves a bit more.
Well, it's part of it was that we had her before, although not. There's been a lot of changes since then.
Yes.
So
it's something that we made a big deal. I made a big deal out of at 10 o'clock as well. That we do we have to do a better thing. We have a mini script for guests in 10 o'clock, even though we haven't had to use it for a while. We probably should have the same for companies. That's a fair point. Especially if we get people who are not the regulars coming on, so we do want to make a factor introducing them. So thank you so much for that.
Very sorry, Strombus and Tanandra. Yeah.
So
if you do want to see Tanandra, go to tanandra.com or twitch.tv/Tanandra. Very, very cool.
Yep. So So Zrugel says, previewing the topics, I feel like we should have polls for these questions.
So I put that in there. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, should we start doing not on every episode, but when something like we have something like that, should we start having polls? Maybe.
Okay, I'm fine to do polls and stuff, but Bagsy not it, because I struggle enough to do the polls for 10 o'clock because I never fucking remember what the shit we spoke about during 10 o'clock, and I have to try and fucking come up with the polls. Like, fuck, what did we talk about? Loz and I will come up with questions during the thing, and if I was smart enough, I'd actually bloody write them down during the episode. But we can. But
again, not necessarily every episode, just sometimes.
Right. So, Zrugel also says, I have absolutely stopped watching shows because I have felt they were too pervy a few times. I almost stopped watching Jobless Reincarnation because it was too much for me to enjoy. But I've been told I'm a prude.
Oh, it's real cool. It's all right.
No, to be fair,
Each their own. Each their own.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
you know,
that one does get kind of heavy at first.
Yeah, I mean, I would say through watching so much, I've become a little bit more desensitized to it, and so I kind of just tried. I don't care. You know, you can even have a show with very heavy fan service, and I'd at least try and look for it. But I can understand a lot of people be like, I just can't enjoy it. It's just in my face too much. So I totally understand that.
And then the last point was, if I'm ever on a trivia game show about Tenchi Muyo, I want Xeno on my team.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Oh dear
yeah.
God. What's Ryoko's real age? Oh yeah, I know that.
What if you took Ryoko's height, divided it by 2, add the difference between Ryoko and Tenchi's height, divided by the circumference of Ryoki in ship form, what size cheese could you buy?
Anyway, and now it's time to move on to the memes. All of these memes were taken from Reddit, either good anime memes, animemes, or anime memes, or we are weebs. There's loads of different places to get these memes from.
Yep.
So, yep.
You can find more at
all the links in the
KanpaiCast.com.
description.
That's not KanpaiCast.com.
Twitter.com/KanpaiCast.
Kanpai_cast.
Kanpai_cast. So we're going to start with Nasuth's first meme.
Me in quarantine.
What the
and manga.
Approved. It's gross, but approved.
I also can I just go back? Can we go back? Actually?
Yeah.
Can we go back? I also love that the Crunchyroll
watermark
adds to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Just a second one.
Anime Jesus Council, assemble! This is My Last Day, Manga Messiah, JoJo Part 7, Superbook. This is, I can't remember what this one is called. Saint Young Man, and Neon Genesis Evangelion? How do you do, fellow Jesuses?
My fucking God.
But you see, they're all Power Rangers, and he's like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
JoJo introducing a new stand user, be like.
Yep, too true.
Everyone, go outside and touch grass, Redditors. This is actually animated. It's him bumping into it over and over.
Yeah, you can't go outside.
Scariest reincarnated isekai protagonist forms of all time. Huge skeletons, tiny monsters that constantly evolve and eat everything, little girls, sex offenders.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
That was 5. Yeah, that was 5.
Okay.
Finally, Dad, I should send you the military so you can stop watching those Japanese cartoons. The military. You're welcome.
Just to clarify for everyone, that's the Ginyu Force pose. Right, okay, my first one.
Oh, God.
Okay, when you search for your waifu's fan art.
Scarred forever.
Yep. Second one.
Oh.
Oh
no!
Yeah.
We've had similar. We've had very, very similar.
Yep.
And then we got like death of Netflix knocking on One Piece's door.
Speaking of, there's Luffy right now.
Yeah, there's Luffy. Yeah.
Looking scared, to be honest.
Right. Stop watching that anime stuff. It never works in real life. That anime stuff. Approved. Thank you. Remove card. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh.
Right.
Screw the
number 4. Okay. Why are you protecting a succubus Kazuma? Because they are the gods' blessing on this wonderful world. Right, Loz is gonna love number 5. Right, real life Gundam would cost 725 million. A small price to pay.
A small price to pay for salvation.
I think I read that, and it did. It's like the price of like the compact nuclear reactor and things. It's like, yeah, but it wouldn't be enough to. The reactor wouldn't quite be enough to power it and things like that. But yeah.
Yep, small price
to pay.
And then number 6, and I'm sorry, everyone. Number 6.
What? Oh my god! What the fuck? Did they add the tongue?
Yes! It has a tongue, and I don't know fucking why! I just couldn't stop laughing! What the fuck? Oh my god. So yes, that is it for the memes. Next week, we have the episode 3 rule for summer 2022.
Oh, we're gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch a hell of a lot because
me too.
a lot of the season was delayed, especially stuff I wanted to watch. Like,
Yeah.
we're not even gonna get 3 episodes of it in time. But I was just like, it also started like it was like, is it started yet? No, is it started yet? Wait, what? Oh, it has. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching / listening. I hope you're watching, because otherwise you won't see the mugshots. And now it's time to bottoms up and Kanpai!